Hello, and welcome. I'm Nick, and welcome to another stream. This one, I believe I didn't turn my lights on again. We're doing this proper today. There we go. Welcome back. Last week we did a stream that was just kind of, I don't know, I was just messing around. I was doing some overlay setup stuff. This week I am considering us back proper. You can tell, you can see that I have my wheel set up here because we're not doing a drive stream today. We are doing, technically, I'm calling it part of the Backlog stream. This is a game that I picked up and have not yet played. I kind of played it. I played partials of the It's SnowRunner. Let's start out with that. SnowRunner. For those of you not familiar, this is a game about getting stuck in treacherous road conditions. It is in the lineage of, I believe the first release was called Spin Tires, which was a game that was just like, oh, you have a virtual H shifter in this game, and you can do you can shift individual drivetrains and axle lockers, and that's true. And I was just like, oh, that sounds great, but I play BeamNG where you can already do that. But its big thing was just like really, I don't know if I'm going to say accurate, but I'm going to say like detailed and complex, like mud simulation and deformation kind of stuff. It is very much about like, oh, where are my tires going to be able to get purchased? How do you sort of manually hit all the switches and levers so that you get an amount of traction, using tethers to and winches to sort of pull yourself out of the mud wherever you tend to get stuck. And that was Spin Tires. Then they put out Mud Runner, which was more of a game. I didn't really get to play much of these at the time. It was like a cool idea, something that I knew that would, scratch an itch in my brain, but it was just like, I prefer actual driving sometimes, usually. But from what I am to understand, Spin Tires was almost more of like a toy, was like a proof of concept. Like it was very much just like no campaign. It was just like start the program, pick the map you want to be on, pick a vehicle, and then just kind of go and do it. And so eventually that was spun. It doesn't quite work. They spun that out into Mud Runner, which was basically the same game, but more of an actual game. There was a campaign mode. You were working your way through multiple different like campaign maps with missions and progression. You had a garage with different trucks. I'm not sure if that's the first one that had multiplayer, because I know at some point multiplayer became a big part of these games. And in like a if one person gets the big truck stuck, then, you can have your other players coming in with the little Jeeps with their own winches and sort of like, get everyone working together to get things unstuck. And it also had like a story that like, yeah, there was like you're kind of like a emergency road crew. I think it's kind of what you are. You're bringing supplies to outposts, and you're traveling to find watchtowers, to find new like missions. A perfectly fine and serviceable game structure, very much like that. And then SnowRunner iterated on that again. From what I know, it is basically the same game. I don't actually know what the iterations are. I think they kind of just made everything smoother and better, continued adding to the game element of it. Maybe now there is I don't really know. Like I said, I think I have touched at least one of these games in the past. I don't believe it was this one. It might have been, I think maybe like Spin Tires was given away for free on Epic at some point, and Mud Runner maybe when I had like a subscription to Game Pass for a month, I touched it. They're so mushed together in my brain that I really can't tell them apart. I just know that like I was surprised to be like, oh, this one is more just like a proof of concept and a sandbox. Oh, this one feels more like a game. But SnowRunner seems to be, it's sort of their third attempt or third iteration at this idea. It's one that I think has really gotten its hooks into some players. This is one it's the one that currently sticks. Let's see here. Last news update was in November of 2025. So this is the one that's getting, support and updates and all of that. Dragon Wagons Dual Pack is out. Don't know what that means. How did I get 10? Apparently when I picked this up, I bought the year 1 pass, so I got a bunch of DLC. I got the Scorched Vinyl Wrap, Loaded Dice Vinyl Wrap. Well, that sounds like something I would use. High Roller Pack. All right. A Sabertooth livery for one of my trucks. So we're going to do it. Like I said, I got the wheels hooked up. I got my pedal. This might be a game where I might actually want to engage with the clutch pedal for once. That'll be fun. And like I said, I'm just gonna check it out. This game has been on my mind because, I took After Extra Life through the end of the year. I kind of took off from streaming to give myself a break, and very unintentional foresight, because I didn't think I was somebody who got hit by seasonal depression real bad, but this year I got hit by seasonal depression real bad. I kind of hibernated through December against my will. But the few times I did, have bursts of energy, we went to visit some family, the 2-hour ride, and we said here's the day where it's going to be fine. And then we got up there and it's just like, oh no, actually this is the day after the snow and y'all didn't properly plow. So there was a funny, there was a moment where I got to feel really cool. We were leaving, and a very nice lady was in a U-Haul truck trying to do some Amazon deliveries, just the stuckest in the snow. She was trying to move forward and back to rock it out, but instead was just sort of sliding left to right. Bless her heart, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, ma'am, the cars speak to me. Do you mind if I try to, do you mind if I help you out by taking over? And so, just the middle of the night. Oh, okay. She was still out doing deliveries. It was after dark, but it wasn't 2 a.m. kind of late at night. And here I am just sort of getting this cargo van back and forth out of a stuck snowbank. And it took maybe half an hour. And mind you, also, it's because we were trying to leave down, a single long driveway, and we were not getting around this van. So it was just for the sake of everyone, may I fix this situation? And, 15 minutes of rocking back and forth later and, driving a van I'd never driven before. Shifter up on the dash like these. The only time I've seen that before is we rented a Honda Odyssey back in the aughts sometime in order to go to the Trenton Computer Festival, which that might have been the time I gave a presentation. I was a speaker at the festival and just talking about freeware gaming, which I'll check, but that might be still on the YouTube channel. And is that's the thing that I remember about my holidays. Just slept through it, and then at one point I was 100 miles away from home and helping somebody else get their van out of a snowdrift. And since then, it's just I like that moment. I'm happy I could help somebody, rescue somebody in trouble. That's it's kind of like one time there was a rabbit in our backyard who got up on the sort of concrete deck and didn't know how to get back to the grass, and so ran up against the house and was in a panic. And it's the only time I've ever heard a rabbit make a noise, just a little tiny scream, which brought the mama bunny like out into the middle of the yard to be like, oh no, what's going on? There's trouble. And I was just like, no, you're dumb. Let me just turn around and just sort of like point at Mama Bunny, and then they both disappeared into the undergrowth. It was a similar kind of rescue. It's just like, hey, you're stuck. Let me send you back where you're supposed to be. I don't always like spending time with people, but I'm happy to help, especially if I'm helping them to leave. Does that count as antisocial? I love helping people, especially if it means that they're going to leave. I don't know if that counts as antisocial or empathetic or what. Anyway, long detour to talk about getting cars out of like hazardous situation is something that's fun to me, which means I should be a huge SnowRunner fan. So the fact that this has been on my backlog for so long is understandable. A lot of stuff that's on my backlog is stuff that like I'm sure I'm going to enjoy. All the stuff that I get to quickest is the stuff that's like, okay, am I going to think this is bullshit or is this going to be fine? And SnowRunner is just like, oh yeah, I'm going to enjoy this. But you know, it's important to touch things you like. I played through Halo Reach, ODST 3. I played through one of them solo on Legendary because I don't necessarily like Halo games, and I wanted to be one of the you know, play it properly so that way people can't sort of try and dismiss my opinions on it. Although apparently playing it Legendary solo is a bad way to play, because the way Halo multiplayer works with as long as one person's alive, the other person's respawn is like a completely different experience of those games and what the difficulty does to it. Whole separate point. By playing the game that way and then learning that, I opened my eyes quite a bit. But yeah, I spend a lot of time playing games that I am iffy about to not liking, to like, if I don't like something, I kind of want to go, why don't I like this? What is the error that, you know, I can look to avoid in the future? There's almost like a it's my version of stepping out of the comfort zone, you know? It's just like, there are things that I know that I like, and there are things that sort of rub me the wrong way. And so, you know, my comfort zone's in the middle. The things that rub me the wrong way are sort of the things on the fridges. So I kind of like to spend there to get like the perfect shape, understanding of like what the shape of that border zone is. Like, what is it that I don't like about it? Is there ways I can get it? Where are the spots that I find easiest to step out of my comfort zone and expand it and, you know, broaden my horizons? But because I spend all of the time on the edges, I am spending all of my time, you know, not soaking in the things I enjoy most. And that's a good thing for this backlog stream to be, just a way to force myself to just, you know, touch something that I know I will enjoy, which says something about me, that I need to trick myself into doing things I enjoy. Trust me, my therapist has also all but told me that is an issue I have. But it is what it is, and that's what we're doing here today. So it's probably more than enough rambling time. Not that I need to have rambling time. But before we get into the game, everybody give it up for my producer and house band, Joe and Dremlins. I can make that bit better, but I feel like that's a pretty good... The bit kind of worked. It's a fun transition bit. Okay, I have my wheel plugged in. And the game is going. And again, backlog stream. This is like the first time we're booting this up, you know? Okay, photosensitivity warning. Game, are we good? Are we... Wait. There's a lot of dusting I gotta do of everything down here. At some point, maybe I should install some ceiling tiles, a drop ceiling in here. Save files created. Okay, that's fine. Sure. I don't see any snow on this screen. Oh, no, wait, up on the mountains. Okay, y'all got game audio, good. I should probably do settings, steering wheel, direct input. Okay. The Thrustmaster T300, that is exactly what we're using, good. Well, all right, if it has a preset for it, I'm going to trust it. And if I don't know what else the game entails, I'm not going to try. Wait, new campaign or new game plus? Hard mode. You have to pay for fuel and repairs, and we won't be doing that. Yeah, let's just go. If you could line up all the U.S. trucks, they would reach the moon. I've seen a lot of trucks lined up at the ports and whatever. Support your local truckers' unions. It's not a thing as much as it should be anymore, is because everybody's a subcontractor. Listen, we have issues in our culture. Welcome to Michigan. Oh no, where's Chuck? Thank you for joining our recovery and maintenance effort after the devastating flood. We need all help available to repair the bridge that collapsed. It's our only link to the other side of the river. First, you need to find a watchtower to get a view of your surroundings. Then you will have to find a truck capable of transporting the materials needed to repair the bridge. After the bridge is repaired, you will be able to reach your first garage. Okay. Hello. Okay. Scout new areas. Press select to open the map. Okay. Track objectives always shows up here. Let's go find that watchtower. Okay. Oh gosh, Yukon. Okay, all right. Okay, buddy. Okay. Where is? Oh, that's too much mouse sensitivity. Oh, don't do that. Oh gosh. What? That is way too sensitive. Okay, we want to get here. Can I undo that one? Here, that will go that way, and then we'll do that, and then... How do you want me to move this around? I don't have a stick on this. Okay, also, how do I change... Whoa! Okay. Yeah, it's handbrake. Okay. I guess we're in auto. Okay, you hold the flappy paddle and use the D-pad. That's a little weird. Okay, that's also how we engage that. This might actually be the other big sort of iteration that they've done on these games, is the, figuring out controller support. Attach winch. Stop engine. Change truck. Handbrake's on. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, look at that butt slide. Driving in low gear. Handbrake, we hit this, we go to low gear. Reduce risk of getting stuck. Yeah. Truck is all-wheel drive capable. Will increase fuel consumption. Get off low gear when you're on normal terrain. I'm not on low gear. Here we go. This is what I want to see. Let me get a good look at those tires. Actually, can I hit the clutch? Oh, stepping on the clutch also accesses the what do you call it for us? The gear shift menu. Oh, there we go. That's what I want to see. Oh yeah, now we're cooking. Now we're doing it. Okay, it's really weird to be playing one hand on the wheel, one hand on the mouse, but... So once we do that, now we want to hit this, and now we're just on a road. Now we're just driving. Okay. Guess we'll go this way. Yeah, sliding. I like how sort of low-key this is a, Oh, reading terrain. You encounter different kinds of terrain, such as road, dirt, mud, deep mud, water, rocky, slide, snow, and ice. No Oxford comma. Only the most experienced drivers with well-equipped vehicles can drive on any kind of terrain. When in doubt, there's no shame in avoiding danger. You can find out more about the different types of terrain in the codex available from the start menu. Okay. Well, no, I don't want to go backwards. I want to go brake. Oh, okay, when you do that, mouse becomes... Okay, hold up. Okay, now brake is just brake. So it looks like that. Again, how do I... Let's select do. Select this map. Let's start do. Okay. Circle. Circle is doing nothing. X is doing nothing. Square is doing nothing. Okay! Triangle and circle are winch controls. Interesting. That's handbrake. That's good. That's clutch. L2 and R2 are doing nothing. Function. These are winch points, stop engine, remove cargo, show damage. Everything's fine. Good. How about down? Okay, this is your driver profile. You can learn a lot of useful information about your progress here. Hey, that's me! Michigan. Chi-Town. No. Michi. Nope. Okay. Left? Right. Okay, nothing. None of these are, L3? Wait, what? Do that again. Why do I have the Dovahkiin dragon shout on my horn? There we go. That's kind of what I want to see. This will make it harder. This will make me not feel like moving my camera around constantly, actually. Although maybe I still will. Alright. Handbrake's on. I want to go auto. I do want to turn on all-wheel drive. For some reason, I thought there would be like a, dangerous water level. I thought that there would be like a terrain scanner button. Literally, I might be thinking of, Death Stranding, though. Literally. You can refuel here or near any vehicle that may potentially carry fuel. Ooh, okay. And because this is normal mode, it's not like we're actually paying for it. Fuel! Yeah! Okay. Oh, is my compressor not quite strong enough? Okay. Let's look at this map again. Close that. Look at the map again. Okay, we take this out, and there's a watchtower. We're super close. I'm glad I picked the right way to go. Out the... Oh, God. I didn't go that way, I guess is the thing. There was a watchtower right here. Why'd you make us do this one? All right, whatever. Okay, how do I very specifically change the sensitivity of the mouse on there? Okay. Handbrake off. Let's just go. Gosh, can I turn off the hands is the thing. Oh, don't auto reverse on me. Oops, that's the wrong. The wheel was upside down. Come on, big boy. We can do this. Oh, why are we in low? There we go. We don't need to be in low. We have all-wheel drive. That's the thing. If we had like a heavier load, maybe we would need low gear. But good job. You discovered your first watchtower. Discovering watchtowers will reveal parts of the map. Oh, it's a Far Cry. To repair the bridge, you will need a bigger vehicle to transport materials. Open your map to look at your surroundings. Find a truck capable of transporting materials you needed to repair the bridge. All right. Stop. Open the map. Discovering watchtowers reveal part of the map. The fog covers essential points of interest, like objectives. Okay, so if it's black and white, that means you're not seeing, like, waypoint stuff. Okay. Vehicles. Marking your way. By pressing R2, you can place markers on your map to help you navigate to your objective. You can delete the master marker with L2 or clear the route by holding it. Plot a route now. Okay. Again, I don't have anything... No. No. No, stop all this. Wait, middle to... Okay, alright, hold on. Okay, so we kind of want to go here. Wait, where do we want to... This one. That's over there. Okay, so we kind of want to go here, here. Right? That's kind of how we want to go. And then I guess we'll want to take it to the lumber mill. So that's a truck. Trailers are going to be different. I'm okay with this. Where's the bridge that we're trying to fix, actually? Like, this bridge that we had to go around is clearly out. Upgrades. What if I just stayed in this little one for a little bit and... Truck. What if I stayed in this one and just got all the watchtowers, right? Well, I'll follow the instructions. No one like me, but let's do it. It's fine. It's fine. We have all-wheel drive. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I want to get through this. Go. Honestly, the best thing about the wheel isn't necessarily the fidelity on the steering. I would actually say it's the fidelity on the pedals. If you want to just feather the throttle so that way you can, you know, get yourself moving without putting too much power and breaking the wheels loose, you got that. Same with braking, same with like cruising. Oh, come on. There's a part of me that is just like waiting for smoke to come up from the engine bay because I'm always worried about that. Oh, well, hey there, buddy. New truck discovered. Found our first highway truck. This truck is designed for roads, so there are no off-road options included. Try not to fall into the swamp or drive into deep mud with it. You can find out more about different types of trucks in the codex available from the start menu. Oh, truck codex! See... Well, when I think about codex, I think about Mass Effect, and I think about, like, oh, for all the nerds who love all the sci-fi lore and who want to know everything. I do like the part where I learned that one shotgun pistol is just like, yeah, it just keeps what you're loading into it is like a big shard of rock that on every shot is just like chipping shards off, and that's what you fire. I like learning that about, like, sci-fi guns. I like that there's stuff like that in there. There's a version of that which is for, like, non-fiction nerds, and I think that's where we start getting into, like, gun otaku and military otaku and car nerds and stuff like that. And I feel like maybe the earlier version of this were for car nerds because there was very specific stuff in here, but you kind of just needed to know it all. I feel like this is part of what they've been iterating over time, is like, how do we make all this car and truck nerd stuff for a more mainstream audience, you know? Can I turn off the hands? The hands are what's upsetting me. Settings. Controls. Mouse sensitivity. Can I turn that down? Okay. HUD. Immersive mode. HUD elements are only shown while being used. Ooh. I'll turn that on. Zone markers, objective markers, force wheel input prompts, audio, video, game, steering mode, controller, hide driver's hands, yes please. Crossplay mode, ooh. Oh, yeah, I don't need that. Game language. Sorry, I'm American flavored. I'm Cool Ranch flavored. That's... Oh yeah, by the way, where's force feedback? Where's feedback? I feel like I haven't felt any of that yet. Oh god, where's anything? What's it? If I hit this, if I stop the engine, right? How do I change? Right? Because that's the thing, is now we can say, here, now this one's... can hear... If I... Okay, notice that your tracked objective has changed. Maybe I should leave the HUD on while I'm doing the tutorial. Okay, old bridge reconstruction. Yes! Deliver metal beams to the old bridge. Oh, that old bridge. You need to do 2 objectives. They must be done in order. Let's accept. Deliver metal beams to the old bridge. Okay. Accept a contract with this. Okay. Addition have appeared. The one in the town is sort of facility we need to pick up the required cargo. The marker near the broken bridge indicates the delivery location. Oh. Let's go check out the town storage. Oh god, I gotta bring this to... Hey, is this... Okay, that's better. It's still a little insane, but it's better. Here... Oh. Who left this truck here? This truck does not enjoy this style of roading. It does not like to frode. You know what I mean? Mr. Frodo, Mr. Frodo. Probably this way, right? And then we're going to go from there. Maybe we can go through? Why? I didn't turn it. Who turned it? Oops, turned it. Oh, if you... Oh, good. Right-click is both place waypoint and also rotate map. The things I've done with the controller haven't been bad so far, but some of this keyboard stuff is questionable. Okay. Now ready to repair the bridge. Truck has space for cargo. Every truck, body, or trailer has different cargo capacity measured in slots. This truck is able to support true transport 2 slots of cargo. Repair the bridge, deliver them to the building site. Okay. Yeah, I'll turn the HUD back on while we're learning. That's fine. As much as I like being immersed, especially while driving, that's more of a highway book club kind of setting. Okay. Oh, we have no all-wheel drive on this. Then again, this thing is so much more. This thing is so much more. That just like more wheels, more weight, more mass might also make it less prone to getting stuck in the mud and whatnot. Oh, it goes crunchy. Oh, I just wanted to brake, not auto reverse. It's fine. It's fine. We have low gear if we really need. Oh, boingy, boingy. Yeah, here's the thing is I'm really enjoying this. Like, why would I enjoy this? This is... There are people for whom, you know, getting stuck in the mud and the snow and stuff like this is a nightmare. But that's the thing, right? That's part of the beautiful part of games, is that you take something that could be somebody's nightmare and you say, yeah, but we're doing it in controlled conditions. We're doing it, you know, in a playing pretend kind of way. What we're actually doing is sort of practicing. We're doing it safely. I've done something wrong here. I've done something wrong here. I went very wrong here. I made a turn I was not supposed to make yet. Excuse me, can I cut through your backyard? This is fine. Oh hey, a trailer full of stuff. Discovered! You may... No, I just stopped. You may attach trailers found out in the wilds and use them to your liking. Trailer attachment is done from the function menu. You may be unable to attach for a variety of reasons, including distance, angle of approach, or available equipment. Attach trailer, we're not doing that right now. I'm not worried about that. Here we go. Okay. Gotta take these turns wide. I don't want to destroy more of this town than the flood did. Cold beer store. Ooh, hey, is that a... That's not a real car. Okay. Bingo. Cargo management. A couple of ways to load selected cargo. Automatic loading provides a simple and fast way of loading without the use of a crane. Truck. Manual loading. Auto. Metal beams. Sure. Okay. Number one, can I turn off auto controller? No, I would like... Where's that automatic? I can't take off automatic reverse. That's a vibro tactile force gain. Ooh. All right, you're not gonna let me do that. All right, fine. So one thing I kind of want is I don't want to start reversing when I'm stamping on the brake to try and come to a stop. That being said, here, what is it? This button? Are we good? Am I just bumping stuff? Oh. Please stop. Please stop. Stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. I don't want to unpack the cargo. I want it to pack more. If I say unpack cargo, am I going to regret this? Pack cargo. We're not living with that. Settings. Audio. Oh boy. Event UI music. I guess we're just going to have to turn this down. That wasn't it. That was not it. Well, if it wasn't that, is it ambient sound? Not it. Is it an event sound? It's none of them. It's none of the sounds. Well, then it's all of the sounds. Did that really not get adjusted by the master? Muted. Okay, all right. Okay. Do not adjust your set. We did not get YouTube muted. That noise was just ignoring all sound effect options until I muted everything. Okay, that's not great. Like if I had it set to unpacked, then you tell me, oh yeah, what's happening is they're bouncing around in the back of the thing and that sort of creates a thing, but then you pack it and that's what lets it this bit. What are our odds of just rushing it? Do I want to... No, I probably want to take the side route, don't I? You know, I do not need this many points, right? I know. You just need it right after the turn you're looking to make, so it tells you which way to go. That's it. Oh, I'm doing this wrong. I almost hit it. Don't auto reverse. Okay, backing up. Back it up, back it in, let me begin, etc., etc., etc. And now we just kind of pray that we don't get stuck over here, because this truck hates Froden. Froden Bago, my hobbit, my halfling OC. Oh, not a dangerous level of water for this big boy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what I want to see. Oh, I love a nice, unstoppable big boy. This gives me a sense of camaraderie, you know? Am I a weirdo for missing the engine sounds? Also, the fact that it sounded like it was raining on us a bit, that was nice. I like getting rained on, especially inside of a car. Happened to me just the other day, and it was very relaxing. It's almost a problem when it happens to me when I'm on the way to work, because it's just like, oh, I'm going to fall asleep before I go clock in, and then I'm going to be late. Unload. When unloading the cargo, you may be presented with different unloading options, as one cargo may be used to complete different objectives. While the current unloading area is used only to complete your current job, there may be others that are used in multiple contracts. All right, unload. Whoa. Whoa, beams. The bridge is on its way, but it's not there yet. To complete it, you should deliver another portion of cargo to the building site. The cargo you need is located on the local lumber mill. Check the map to pinpoint its location and your possible routes. I like the sort of like self-pathfinding element of this game, I'm not gonna lie. So here's the thing, this truck doesn't like Froden. So even though this is the most direct route, going all the way into town and turning around has the least Froden. Except then we have to deal with this again. But we did that just fine, whereas this is an unknown off-road path, you know? I think we should tempt it. I think that's kind of what we're here for. Headed for the lumber mill. Oh, I can turn our sound back on now, I suppose. Right. I have auto backup, which I don't like. Because then you want me to step on the gas to stop? That's not how it works. That's not how anything works. I wonder, is there like a mod community for this game? Because I bet that it's really weird that something like that would be an issue here. Now, like, okay, there's some little things, like the way that I have the streaming set up, I'm on a separate computer, I'm going through, you know, Steam's video, video streaming for the game, for whatever. Did I miss my turn already? I missed my turn already. How did I do that? Wow. I'm bad at this, actually. But I feel like something like cargo making bouncing around noises while packed in such a way that, seems unaffected by all sound sliders except for full master mute. That seems like something that would have been spotted and worked on some time ago. I have trouble seeing how that's something that is unique to my specific setup. But I also, that's the thing, sometimes it's just like, sometimes a game, especially a game that's kind of for, I don't necessarily want to say sickos, but I'm definitely thinking sickos. The people who are fans are sickos, generally speaking, I think. But you know, somebody who is this into the multiple truck off-roading winching kind of simulator, I would believe they are the ones who are primed to go out on their own and be like, it's great, it just needs this little bit of help and time to get her done. Cargo management. Every cargo has a different size, requires a particular number of slots. Okay. Oh, that's all you got for me. Wooden planks. Trunk, manual loading. Give me a load. And then we need 2. Alright. Close this. I tap this. And you're really going to do it again, huh? I unpack the cargo. Sure. Which the thing is, like, judging by the visual of it, it definitely looks unpacked now. But if that's gonna make it not make the horrific sound, I don't care. I wonder if maybe there's just like the UI is... Seems like some flag is reversed. Because, like, there's a reason you would want to pack it, right? Is specifically to keep it from bouncing around and make crunching noises like that and damaging itself and the truck and whatever. And also, this is a game where rollovers are definitely a sort of non-impossible threat. So the idea of, like, oh, yeah, if you roll over, you want it to stay in the truck. Are we good? Okay. I guess that was the game and not just my video. The way the UI is flickering because I'm using both the wheel and the keyboard at the same time. Well, the mouse, but... You know what? If I got it, I got it. It's fine. You see, now I do kind of want to try and flip the truck over just to see if the flag is backwards and if currently, even though it does not look and the UI says it is unpacked, if now it is actually packed and that's why it's not making noise. But will it fall out if I flip over? You know, that's the question. Have it. I want to unload. It's not load. If I pack it, now it is. Once it is packed, it is loaded in the truck. Now it is. That's goofed up. Hey, that's goofed up. When you get enough experience, you get a new driver rank. Every rank provides you with new options regarding vehicle and add-on purchasing. Objectives may require you to reach a certain driver rank before they are unlocked. Press down to access your driver profile. We just leveled up. This is a game where you level up. I have 2 of 8. In Michigan, I have 2 of 8. There's almost like... I don't know if it's just like this the environment because we're in this Michigan level, or there's almost like a... State of Decay 2 is a vibe I'm kind of getting, where it's just like, yeah, it's about sort of exploring this map, this chunk, to sort of juice the resources out of it, and depending on which one, you know, how much you juice out of it, eventually you'll be done with it and you'll move on to the next map and kind of start to cycle over, and I think that's fine. Contracts. Get to the garage. Contracts and tasks, those are different. Oh, we're getting money. The old and rusty vehicle garage, just seen thing. It was abandoned at the beginning of the flood and maybe used as a base of local operation. Okay, that seems like the next thing we'll be doing. Fallen power line. The trucks. These are in storage. I guess when I get a garage, I'll have that. Oh, can I... Okay, I guess I can't jump to them from here. Maybe that's another thing once I have the garage. Contests? Sure. This needs tightening. This needs tightening. Ah, that's better. Okay, let's get out of here. Contract completed. Ain't that beautiful? Looks just like it did in the old day. Now you can leave the peninsula and lease a garage. Start looking for your next contract. Every contract completed will provide you with money and experience points. Every watchtower discovered will reward you with experience. XP allows you to unlock new driver ranks necessary to unlock new vehicles and upgrades. You can track your... Yeah, we did that. Prepare to bridge and complete your first contract. Now time to reconnect to the rest of the region. Time to find the garage, which is now marked on the map. Find a garage. Okay. Map. The garage now appears on your map. The road ahead won't be easy. You can switch at any time to a different vehicle you own in the Objects tab. Leaving the beaten track to go exploring is a secret to success. Using Watchtower is a great way to reveal large areas of the map. Yeah, alright. Okay, so the garage is all the way over there. Let's... Okay, so what I'm hearing is... we should take this truck... And for now, can leave it parked right here. Stop the engine. Change truck, but there's not a nearby one to change to. So we do it from the menu. And we can go here. And now we're here. And honk. I wonder, does each truck have like a unique ult or something that you do on the horn? Let's see here. I can take all-wheel drive off for now. From here, we're here. If I could hit watchtowers on the way, right? Like, what if we hit right here? Then we go, like, through here. Then we go that way, and somewhere over here there's a watchtower. And then maybe from there we'll... Okay, that just says upgrade. I want that. There's another watchtower over here, and that'll bring us back around here, and then we can start working our way over here. There's 2 watchtowers to hit on the way. Now this is just kind of a cruising game, and you know what? I'm perfectly happy with that. And I'm going to touch something in OBS real quick. How long have we been going? You know what? We've been going about an hour, so how about... Before we start cruising around this truck, we take a quick break for the live viewers, and if you're on the archive, you won't even notice, so don't go where. We'll be right back. Alrighty, let's get back to sort of driving around. Which way am I facing? I want to go this way. Handbrake is on. Oh yeah, there we go. The idea of having to worry about gas mileage is, I won't say insane. I don't know if it's also quite silly, but it's definitely making me, again, constantly worry is a little bit hyperbolic, but I am like, oh, it's a consideration. Do I need to consider it now? Do I need to consider it now? Ah. I am pressing it. Nothing is happening. We're sliding sideways. How about on the keyboard? Oh, there they are. Sorry, circle button only turns them off. Very strange. I was starting to wonder about that. I spy with my little eye. M for mud. We knew that. We knew that. Okay, so we're kind of heading north, looking for a watchtower right now. Right. No, don't bring that to my stream, you jerk. Go to the sun. Explode into the sun with that. And then we're immediately back into the mud. All right. I think something pleasant about watching a truck just sort of bounce around. Hey, that's narrow? Ah, it's fine. Nah, it's fine. We're froden. We're froden? There's a big crunch if something goes wrong, so no crunch, no problem. Okay, hold up. This one could hurt. All right, so do give me that. Be having all of this 3D. I believe in Destiny 2 they called this 3-peaking, when you use a third-person camera to get extra information you might not normally have. Oh, don't tell me I just bottomed out. Nope, we're fine. We just gotta go forward. Yeah, there's audio issues going on. Like, now it's starting to remind me of, like, oh, is this one of those games? I remember there was... Oh. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. It sounded like that, but I don't think that's what it was. Winch connected to what? That way? Okay. And also, I would like to go into low now. Release winch. Can we... Still not moving at all. I would love to connect over there. Winch connected to what? Yeah, okay, so it does kind of connect ahead if you aim it right. Okay, all right. We are not moving at all. Great, good, love it. Oh, I've made such a mistake. Well, winches is actually like the most powerful thing in this game. Oh, there. Tiniest bit of traction. Okay, we're rocking. All right, okay. Yeah. Oh, don't save me here, autosave. Winch connected. Where to? Over that way. I don't want to go this way. Yeah. Yeah, squelch, squelch. Nope, I can kind of only pull myself backwards now. I got it. Come on. Come on. Okay, so if I hold functions and we say attach winch, right? Wow, okay, this UI is really getting annoyed at me. Winch could be connected to a solid object, point to which your vehicle and winch is around to. Select winch point. It's like I feel like it's expecting me to have like a right stick on here, but I don't. I simply don't. Nope. 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 Looking for like anything that can pull me sideways, maybe? Nope. Pretty good squelchy noises if you don't hate that sort of thing. See, I'm looking at that birch tree over there ahead of me, but I think it's... Oh! Come on! Recovery. Yeah, I might need that in a second. Again, just grab... No! Grab something in front of me. I can just use it to lift me out of whatever rut I'm in. Oh, and that's it! That's the 4 lights is the watchtower. I'm trying to get just to over there. So again, the problem is... Let me do this entirely with... no. R is release switch. No, I want to choose... this XD. Okay, that's on and off. I'm pretty sure there's a custom. Here we go, here, that's it. This is where it shows you like the different points on the truck you can connect to. Yeah, I see that's out of the zone. That's the only one that's in the zone, or it's kind of over there, right? Like I could pull this over here, right? And then I'm... Truck has to be... Release winch. I want to... Okay, once we're in here, now I can manually choose. And then we get out of here. Now the winch is connected. Oh, I saw my wheel move. Okay, so it is working. Okay, so a very stupid thing I could do... So I could just pull myself completely sideways, right? Also not exactly how real winches work, but I enjoy it for the sake of video games. Right, now that I'm here, we can disconnect that. And again, even if I just run at these rocks, right? Bad plan. Let's do it. It's not enough. There's something really weird that, like... Oh, hello! Is this where I pull my car all the way sideways? Oh, I want to turn the wheel this way. I don't want to turn the wheel this way. Winches are magic. Yeah. Winches are magic. That is true. Uh-oh. There we go. Still not close enough. But if we pull this over here, right? Right? Oh, actually, if I can get to the... Yeah. And why is the noise only in my right ear? Okay, all right, hang on. We're really close to something here. Now give me this one. Yes! Yes? Is that it? Yeah. Come on. Oh, come on. Okay, all right, settle down. See, none of these do it, though. It is something really weird about, like... Does it think it's putting out through a... I might want to take another break just to look into, hey, this is a known problem, I'm guessing. Yeah, that's a bug. That noise is a bug. Whatever noises are happening there, that's a bug. Okay. Now, if I shift us back to auto, at least. I kind of wish I could go directly into high drive, but no, we only have auto. And just try to keep my wheels on the raised bits over here, not down in the mud. And I immediately sink in and create low bits. Yep. But we're still moving. That's it. Wait, that's just that scene. Okay. Now we see all of this. There's a car over there. It's a scout. I would kind of like another scout. There's a trailer store. There's a gateway to the Smithville Dam. Weehaw. 61%. 61% fuel. Okay. Yeah, can we... We don't have fast travel, right? No. Move to player. We're here. I believe you can, like, fast travel a stuck car to your home base, but you can't fast travel between points. Why would you? This is what the game is about. I would love to get to a gas station. No, we're over half. It's fine, technically. I want to get to the scout. How do we get to the scout? We come over here, and then we just follow that up. Then if this one... So I guess if I run out of gas, I can teleport back to a home base, which would be nice. And if I get the Scout, and I can simply drive that back. And then this will be all of the cars. Do we have these other trailers, but the GMC can't actually attach a trailer, I don't think. I don't think they're like tow ball trailers. Well, the flatbed semi-trailer's not. Maybe a sideboard trailer is. Maybe, Okay, daylight. Oh yeah, we just get over this. I don't see any way we could have a problem. It's fine. It's fine. We're simply going. We're simply moving through and doing it. This looks like the shallowest part. Nope. Okay. Hey, folks. We're gonna take a however long break it needs for me to go and freaking figure out what is making that noise and how I can fix that bug. We'll be back as soon as I have it. Don't go nowhere. It's bad for me. It's probably, I'm sure it's bad for you. If anything, me complaining about it is automatically lowering the volume of it, but we shouldn't have to live with it. Stick around if you're patient. I'll be back soon. Okay. So, looking online, this game has a lot of issues and apparently has a number of audio glitches and problems. For most people, it is about the audio not working and cutting out and not being there. That's great. Apparently, audio problems come and go with each update. Apparently there's a it's up and down. This game is kind of jank, kind of an ongoing jank, but again, I feel like the kind of people who would be into a game like this that is so focused on the kind of minutia that this game is focused on. I'm not surprised that people are going to be into it even in the face of that. All that being said, I gave it the old tech desk try of I turned it off and I turned it back on again, and I think now when that horrible noise that was happening would happen, instead all noise is cutting out, which I'm going to call better, because now lack of noise will be irritating but not painful the way the full blast noise was. So we're just kind of back to it. All right. Just a couple of posts being like, hey, Saber, fix your mess. And I'm like, well, I mean, video games are very hard to make, but like, I think people are also like certain problems happening depending on which button combo you use to perform certain functions, which like, yeah, I could believe it. The way that it's like trying to hot swap not just like the symbols for the menu, but like features of the menu based on which the most recent used control scheme is, which again seems like a bad idea in the first place, since there are some features which are simply like not available. See, like now I can't grab one of these. There we go. That's fine. Which, like, you know, I feel like this isn't like, yeah, you see what I mean? Again, for just audio pain, I'm calling, no, it's also there. Okay. All right. Seems to be a lot of issues going on with this game. No, now it's just back to how it was. Cool, great, normal things. Like, again, somebody was saying like, yeah, a way to fix it is to make sure that like the correct default sound hardware is selected in Windows level. So it's just like, yeah, you got some issues going on with this game, huh? Which again, like, I'm not gonna... Wow, I might... For the sake of y'all's experience at home, I might call this quits soon, but like... Which is a shame. I'm enjoying this nonsense of going over the hills and through the woods and getting stuck in the mud we go. I have not gotten stuck in snow yet, which is... I guess what I promised, but also what I expected. I'm on your side of being let down here. All right. Who built such a crummy path in the first place, you know? Ow. Like, sure, I'll say that a huge flood. Oh, yeah, it's... You watch. The error will be so bad that will, the sound of running into a snowbank will be like glass on a chalkboard. Just because. I mean, advanced technique. If I can figure out the sounds that it wants to play and I just sort of, you know... unname them or replace them with a sound effect of silence in the game files, that would be a low-key fix. But I bet you this is a game where all of the data files are packed that I would need to find some sort of, you know, unpacker kind of thing. Yeah! Yeah! I love how it jumps a little bit as a usable version of it spawns in. Okay, my little lad. If I say recover, what does it do? Recover vehicle to start zone. And now we're back here. Good, that's where I wanted it to be. It's excited to see me. That's true. It's exciting. I'm excited to see it. That is the most heartwarming way to phrase that. And thank you for that. That just made my heart warm up. I felt it. I went full Grinch mode and I felt it grow big. So this car started here. If I tell this one to recover, will it go to its start zone or our start zone? Our start zone. Great. So there is very like single purpose fast travel. See, now if this was multiplayer, I could have like Joe or Rue or somebody in that truck and we flip over together. Look at how much ground clearance is on this little guy though. Oh, I love this. Good, what do you mean we're here? That's not where I want it to be. I'll deal. I can live with that. Oh my God. Game, please. It's entirely possible that they focus on like, hey, this game was designed just for like, you know, Xbox style controllers, game pads, that's the word. In which case, maybe it works. Okay, I'm gonna turn here. I'm gonna turn here. I'm gonna go up through. Then we're gonna go here. Here. We're gonna go get that upgrade, and then there's the watchtower over here that we'll get from up there, and then we'll come back down. I really thought it placed us here, because this is where I thought we started. But maybe it's counting this as a start because this is where that first truck was, so it's like, that's the start, but what we had here was a false start. Boy, does that mean if you start this map and immediately say recover, will it fast travel you over to here? That would be Pretty good, because that's also way closer to the first watchtower and the gas station. Huh. I'll save y'all the trouble of watching me go test that out, but I definitely want to. Oh, this one has a diff lock too. Heck yeah. Start her up. Okay. Yes, we have a diff lock. Diff lock is always on. Great. We want all-wheel drive. Come on. Come on, we know what's up. See, I'm using the wheel. I like using the wheel and pedals. Like I said, having the fidelity on the pedals, I think is like actually like useful and increases my ability. What was that noise? What was that noise? Was that in the game? Was that in my OBS? Did y'all hear that ding? Okay. Ugh. Here, the diff lock is actually really helping us here, I'm pretty sure. Oh, and that ground clearance. I'm so happy about this ground clearance, too. Like, I want to use the wheel because the fidelity in the pedals, if nothing else, is so actually helpful to playing this game, to the sort of helps me with what this game is asking of me. But at the same time, to be playing with the wheel and not playing in is this the wrong way? I don't know. To be playing with the wheel but not in first person mode. Yeah, noises is just happening. Is odd to me. But I gotta say, like, I feel like the camera in this game is too high, because I think, like, what we're looking at here, like, watching the suspension move, watching the way everything is twisting, watching the wheel, watching the mud, you know, distort and what's the word? Deform. Watching the ground deform as we're rolling through it and twisting and all of that. I would really say that is the sort of the primary joy. It's watching that, like the same way you might watch you know, like watching the Marbula races or what have you. It's just like, no, the actual point of this game is to just watch the suspension and the mud and everything deform as you drive over it. So it's just like, yeah, no, this game is designed to be played from not only out here but from this low camera angle as well, because that's what you want to see. That's what we're here for. This is the money shot down here, you know? I know what I'm about. I know what I'm here for. I know what you're here to show me. There's no reason for us to be ashamed of it. Oh, I want to not... If I just hit this... Okay, so hitting the clutch is not actually putting me in neutral, because I would slide back if I were in neutral. Oh, maybe I am. Hold on. Like, yes, I have a 3-pedal setup. Let me turn off auto reverse. Why is that on? I want... Okay, again, did you hear that? Is this engine getting annoyed at me? Is there like an altimeter inside of this Jeep that it's just not telling me about anywhere? Is it playing that noise as one of the collision noises because the audio system is that messed up? Okay. See, now that we're into it, oh, especially with this little thing, this is our scout. This is our scout. Hey, bud, why did you stall? Are we overheating? No. Yeah, everything's fine. Nothing's damaged. Oops, not that button. Yeah, fine. It would actually be kind of funny if it was like mad at me because I'm using the pedals, and so I have the throttle like halfway in all the time because I'm, you know, trying to drive it like a normal car, not like a race car where you want to be flat out as often as possible, which isn't even really true in race cars, but like you, under normal usage, you kind of never want to be flat out in a car. Yeah, again, I'll take the cutout to it playing. I think there's, if I were to guess, I've had issues like this occur to me in game dev, and it sounds to me like it's trying to play a noise, but it's like there's like a check for play this noise unless it is already playing that is failing to trigger. Like you have a if not instead of an if, and so it's just like, oh, it's playing. It's like, oh, it needs to be played, and then it forgets to check if it's already playing, so it's playing multiples of it at once, which then those sort of layer upon each other and is what drives it up to like clipping status in the audio volume, which then, depending on how many times it's trying to play it, might also be like overloading audio buffers, causing them to crash, which is what causes all of the sound to cut out. I am fully speculating, but from my limited knowledge, these are things that could cause this issue. Yeah, I want to get an upgrade. Raise! You can find upgrades in the world. They may not apply to your current vehicle, but will be useful for others. Finding an upgrade gives you a copy of it for free and unlocks it in the customization store. A race suspension kit, good for venturing down old roads or off-road terrain. So I could lift my other truck and give it the kind of ground clearance this one has. I'm all about that. You can check the whole list of applicable vehicles in the upgrade window. You can install upgrades in your garage. Ooh, show truck list. For the Chevy, yes, I can raise my pickup. Ooh, I saw a pickup today when we were at the bank, and it was so tall and so blinged out, and I'm like, this is a truck that looks like it wants to climb up a sheer cliff, but also clearly has never seen mud in its life. And I'm just like, there was somebody standing there who I was like, is this yours? I don't want to say nothing, but I couldn't think of anything nice to say, so I said nothing at all. One of those situations, you know? And then here, then watchtower. And then we can wrap around and start moving over. Again, for whatever issues are going on with this game, I am quite enjoying myself. Absolutely clear about that, you know? No, it's happening! It's happening! No, it happened! It happened. And here's the actual problem, right? Because I betcha... no. Don't tell me this thing doesn't have a winch. The engine needs to be running for the winch to work. So since we've turned too far over and the engine installed, we couldn't winch anyway. You know, we'll just... yeah, we're back over here. Okay. Wait, this one, that one. Okay, so from this side, we want to go here. Just take it all the way up, and then straight across here, I think, is allowed. And then here. I flipped it. I diddly dang flipped it. Well, that's also very much part of the experience of this game, is sometimes you diddly dang flip the thing. Again, I'm a fan. That's why I like BeamNG so much, for so much of the same reason. It's like you get a big truck, or you just take the body off of a car so you can see all the inner workings. You can watch the system at play. I love to see that. You watch the suspension, you watch the engine, you listen to how if the what do you call it? the exhaust get torn off, it sounds different because the muffler's gone, and the muffler changes the way engines sound, you know. And then also you get to watch things break, and sometimes when things break, they're entertaining, you know. It's even, you know, as long as it's not your stuff, watching like a bookcase full of glass and ceramic things just fall and shatter, there's something inherently exciting about that, I think. Maybe not for everybody. Maybe a lot of people might grow out of that, but it's a lot of sound and noise and movement. We are but simple creatures. I'm willing to admit that I get excited by that, and when it happens to be a car that I was in control of, you kind of get reward for messing up in that way, you know? I must have told this story before, but something that I remember from my childhood is I would build cars out of Connects, and I would sit at the top of the staircase in our house and just sort of like push the cars off of the top step and just watch them, you know, bounce down the stairs and break into a million pieces because Connects were, you know. And then that is the game that I would make out of it. I'd be like, all right, that was pretty exciting, but how could I build a car such that it created a more exciting parts explosion as it went down the stairs? And I would actually iterate to what is the most, you know, exciting car, that explosive car that I could make, rather than what is the one that, you know, survives its way down. Ugh. Come on, love. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Listen, if you want me to put you in low gear, I will, but we can do this. We can do this. Ah, you beautiful darling. Oh. Alright, that's on me. Come on. Let's go. Oh, just look at the rubber on the tire deforms. I do love seeing that. There are some art accounts that I follow that are clearly into feet. Again, no shame, but like, that's one of the things about it, right? You can kind of tell what somebody is a sicko for, what is their, you know, their absolute focus based on what is the thing that they put the most detail into. You know, for some people it's just like, oh, you rendered those toes really accurate. Like, you know, when people are putting the lines on the feet, you know, so that way if you wanted to do some reflexology, you could absolutely nail positions. Or what's the, you know, the foot equivalent of palm reading, like that lady in Basquash. Was that the lady or was that the guy? I think that was the lady. That was the lady. The guy likes bubbles and boobs. I like Basquash. It's a show by, I don't know about by, but certainly for and about sickos. And maybe it's not even for sickos. It's about sickos. It's a show about sickos. And you know what? I love it. Everybody's horny for their own thing, and they all get along. It's a sort of I would say it's a utopian kink society, but no, the whole thing is also about like how you cannot afford healthcare while on Earth, and that's why he's trying to earn enough money by playing giant robot basketball to get his little sister to the moon. Squatch, it's a good show. Check it out sometime. It's hard to find. Yay, we did it. We're here. We got the upgrade. Now we want to work our way, I guess, over towards this one. So we should go this way, and then go this way, and this way, and this way, and then down this way. And then I'm not sure. Eventually we want to make it over there. Right? Right. That way. All right. The other thing is playing this on Ho-Wham, hands on wheels and mouse. I'm playing Ho-Wham style. is that to spin the wheel, I can only do it one-handed, so I am driving this thing like a bus driver. I'm just one-handed big old circles. Come on. Come on, big boy. Oh, don't flipsies. This is okay. This is okay. Just go for it. Just go for it. Come on, I'll even put us in low gear. Ugh. Winch it. We'll winch it. Let go. And yeah. Oh, there we go. Now I can go back into auto. Like, that's the thing. Is it a driving game or is it a... It's like a car rock climbing game. It's almost like a weird sort of... Parkour isn't quite right, but it is about... It's not completely disparate. It is about, like, movement puzzling games, right? It's like, okay, how do I get from here to there across this terrain, this geometry, whatever? What are the tools that I have at my disposal? And some of the coolest things it can give you are the most, like, unrealistic tools. Like, yeah, you can just have a winch that kind of attaches from everywhere. That can be a tool we give you. That makes it a fun video game. Yeah, we're just going this way. We're just going this way. At least give me a mod that replaces those noises with the Half-Life crates, you know? Make me nostalgic. Make me feel like I've gone home again. Can I turn that off for now? Are we gonna be good to turn that off? Okay. We haven't spent too much gas, so I don't think we need to take a side trip to the gas station. Oh, back on roads. But this thing has a locked diff, so it actually kind of doesn't really like being on flat roads, because the locked diff means that the rear wheels are the ones that are locked? It doesn't actually say. Whichever axles are locked are, the wheels can't spin at different speeds, so it's not going to like to turn. This is a thing that only likes to go straight. Being on mud and sort of like the lack of traction is actually what helps this thing to turn and behave normally off-road. Yeah, man, we're just out here driving now. Garage. This way to garage. Great. Also, just out here, there's no traffic. That part's nice. That's part of the power fantasy, is being out driving without any traffic. Ooh, that looks like a turnoff. Do we care about that turnoff? Yes. You know what? We probably want to... Oh, shush. Oh, my front tire just straight up disappeared, huh? Oh, I kind of go this way. Can we... Yep. Just a little help is all I need. Yep, come on. See if I can get, like... There we go. With the all-wheel drive and the lock diff, as long as I have, like, one wheel on solid ground, I will have traction that I can use to move. Oh, come on. Come on. Hey, watchtower, good. God, the way the ground just shunts the car sometimes. Ooh, how do we get... I'm probably going to want to follow this way and turn over there, huh? Yeah, come on, we can just roll through this. Once we keep up some momentum, we should be okay. Yeah. This is fine. This is good. Don't get scared. This is fine. Oh, the turn might hurt a little. Oh, straighten the wheel. No, all right. How about low drive? Can we attach somewhere? Oh, we attach backwards. No. Well, again, if it pulls us onto different footing, it just allows us to get some movement. And then we can try and change the direction of that movement later. It's more important to have the movement than to have it be in the right direction immediately. Here we go. Get over onto the grass. The grass is less deformable. There we go. There we go. Now then, we're looking good. Here are our other two trailers. Farm? We know where the garage is. The garage is out there. Yeah, we probably just want to go to the next... So we want to go, like, over here, back to the path. And then we'll take this turn. Then it's... That's where we run out, and that's where it is. So about on that third one is where we'll check the map again. Oh, word! The path is over that way. What's ahead of me here? Yeah, you know what? That is the right move. We'll go up ahead of us. We'll go this way, and then we'll take that. And we'll follow this all the way down. That's better. That seems much more achievable. Here. Maybe we can go back into auto drive? Nope. Oh, the way I just immediately sunk in. Turn the wheels. Come on. Come on, do it without falling over, please. Okay, alright, here we go. Oh, I just slammed right into the tree. Well, hey. No, I said go into reverse. No, we're just gonna sink in. That's fine. Yeah, fine. It hurt it. We'll fix it later. Tree. Yeah? We're in reverse with the handbrake on. We're doing great. I'll keep it on low for now. Oh, yep. Okay. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Come on, try and stay on the... This would be so much worse if we were still in that other pickup that didn't have the extra ground clearance. Ugh. Come on, big boy. Go ahead. Grab that tree branch. Use it as traction. All we gotta do is get through each part. Not that far. I think we're now close enough to this next tree. I could pull myself. Like, that's the thing. With the winch, it's just like, oh, this is a game about driving. No, it's kind of a grappling hook game, actually. Hey, have you considered that this is a grappling hook game? You're just pulling yourself between points of traction. Oh, that's locked. Here. Right. Sometimes you pull the tree over. Can I? What else is out here? Yeah, you could pull me that way, I guess. Again, anything that gives me movement is hard to complain about. I feel like I don't want to go straight through the water. No. Oh, did you see the way that just sunk in? Ugh. Sure, pull me. I believe I just destroyed a tree. Something over there I can grab onto? Or I've just straight up made mistakes here. But it's okay. You won't let me get to that, huh? How about this way? Right. But that's about to break. A little bit. Little bit. But now I connect the front to it. Now we continue the twist until nothing. Okay, all right, okay. Until we now connect the back to it, and that pulls our front. Yeah. Okay, we're not moving. We had it for a second. All right. Oh, okay. Can we get... Yeah, that's what I want to see. Just get us over there. And release it and just keep the foot down for a second. Anything? That's okay. That's okay. Cause we... Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Not that one. Take the... Oh, we can get all the way up there? Yeah, this is what I want to see. Crunchy. And again, now we drop it and... Come on, all we gotta do is clear this last bit. Come on, clear this last bit. Keep any amount of momentum. It's okay, just... Even just the random winching is gonna help me pull. Yeah. And drive over it if we have to. Yeah. Ah, yeah, now we're back on dry land. Now we can go back into auto mode. Yeah. And yet I don't like grinding in like RPGs, but I will put in all of the patience to get through something like that. Why is that? Because in a game like this, I feel like the sort of grinding on your patience is the challenge that it is putting up, where in an RPG it's just like, you know, to grind or not is not really a question, especially if it's required, and then grinding is often not actually a challenge. It is just a time cost. The thing I was just doing is like, the challenge is having patience. You cannot sort of or finding a way around what takes patience. I feel like there's something there. If I can just fire some strays at JRPGs while I'm here. Listen, it's a road trip. You got to find something to talk about. Sometimes you get into it. Okay, I believe that was the end of the map that we had. So now we are just... Well, now would be a great time to check the map again, is what it is. Oh, okay, so looking at this, maybe we want to go back and take that path and get up there. I bet we do. I bet we do. Here. And just take it. So, turn around when it is safe to do so. If it is safe to do so. I don't think it'll be safe to do so necessarily. Oh, I'm also getting low on gas. Uh-oh. Wrong one. That's pushing it. There's no good reason to push that. Where did this music come from? Kicked in all of a sudden. Lights. There we go. You know, can I stop and make a bonfire and rest until morning? Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, as we go up, it gets less muddy. Like, I think this one is overall better than the pickup as far as handling the rough terrain goes, whether it's mud or rocks. But given the way it's been handling, I think it is better at the sort of rocky, uneven terrain than it is at the muddy underwater terrain. If we got some chunkier tires or something, I bet that could help it out. Alright. Doing okay so far, I think. Careful. Careful. You think, oh, going up's the hard part. Yeah, but it's not maybe the most dangerous part. Oh, come on, come on, come on. It takes so long for this thing to shift. I guess we'll just take this until the next intersection. Oh, wait, it's right there. It's right there. Oh, yeah, bring it in. Easy peasy. Eventually. Don't flip. What do we got? Leaving the beat. Yeah, we did that already. Hey, here's our garage. Good. If we can get to our garage. Get to our garage. That might be a good place to call it. But there's another upgrade. I could do a bit more. Here. Okay, so we've gone here. Oh, good. I want to go back this whole way then. Go here. We go here. Go here. Whoops. Here. Oh, God, it's doing it again. I mean, no, we go here. We get the upgrade. Then we come here and go here. And, like, here. Why? Here, and we'll be here. Okay. Oh no, we could do it that way. So then here and here and here. Not what I thought I clicked on, but Okay. All right. Okay. Last little bit. Let's do this. Oh, let's start with this, and then we'll see where we're at. See, here's the thing. I'm trying to figure out, maybe this is the one that I played, because this all feels so familiar. But did I play this, or did I play Mud Runner, and there's just so little obvious that differentiates this from Mud Runner, you know? Again, I'm not really complaining, because whatever it is, I have a feeling that, like, right now, this is, like, the one. Like, so maybe you could go back to Mud Runner. I wouldn't go back to Spin Tires. Or that's the other thing. Like, if you're not sure if you want to get in on this, maybe you go and play one of those for a little bit to see if you have the itch that this scratches. Not everybody does. Maybe see if anybody says Mud Runner is a little more stable of a program. Ha 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 ha. Nope, we're just going down. Okay. Maybe this does work fine on the... I'm probably going to try playing some of this on a normal controller next. Because, like I said, I keep saying this. I like it with the wheel, but there's just some things about it that it's just like, you didn't fully think this through, did you? Whee! Yeah, you kind of only turn all-wheel drive off when you're on an actual road. Or the flattest, muddy road that you've ever seen in your life. Oh, okay. Okay. Touch it. Raised. Okay, so I have another free raise. I mean, I'll take a free upgrade. I ain't gonna spit in that mouth. No, that's look that horse in the mouth. Spit that out of bed. I don't. Oh, those are physics objects. I just noticed. Oh, that's the scariest part. You know, I swear everything looks further away on the map than it is, and that's probably good because, like, right? Because the idea is the challenge is that each short bit is patience testing. So it's like, yeah, you kind of make the sequences kind of short. You don't have to make it a marathon on top of being patience testing, you know? Come on, come on, come on! There we go. Oh, is it wobbly because I'm still shaking the mud off my tires? It's so... I took my hand off the wheel and look at this wobble. You have discovered your first garage. What you have done so far is the meat of the game. Explore and discover watchtowers, complete contracts to earn rewards, and find garages to improve or buy new vehicles. Now, let's get inside. Okay. That's an upgrade. What do you got for me? Oh, we have a truck. New truck discovered. Get upgrade. Engageable all-wheel drive. Oh. Okay, so this truck has it, but we can put on something that has it. This is our last. And what's this? Garage. Move to garage. Get to the garage. You can use the garage to turn your truck into a real monster. The local swamps will be your new stomping ground. When you're ready, take on a contract and get yourself out there. What do we got? The garage is used to store, upgrade, customize, buy, and sell vehicles, but also for traveling to other regions. You will have to find a garage in the location to unlock and use it. Oh, so we do need to take a road trip to the next map when we're done with this map. Husky. Good license plate. Not every location has a garage in it, so be sure to keep in mind where your closest garage is. You don't have to complete everything in your current location before moving on to the next. Some interesting trucks or resources can only be found in other locations and regions. So let's do some traveling. Prepare your truck for transportation by using the retain function with space. Okay. Your vehicle is now placed in the truck storage. You are ready to travel. Go to the global map with G. Oh, we're just leaving Michigan. As you can see, you're currently in Michigan. Let's go visit Alaska. Switch regions. Again! Who's doing that? I'm getting notifications in Firefox. Now I remember what that noise is. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, but you are hearing it too, but it's Firefox. Okay, that's on me. You have access to one of the locations here. Let's get there and take a look. All right, so we're just leaving. You have a garage waiting for you here. This is your primary base of operations for the time being. Let's get inside. Select garage in the objects tab and enter it. This place better have some snow. That's all I'm saying, you know? But like, I was just going to use some Michigan. It is empty because your vehicle is still in storage. Go to truck storage to see how it works. Truck storage. You can now deploy your retained vehicle from storage. Oh, but I have my... Oh, what are these bad boys? Now that's something that won't care about going through rivers. Oh, look at that big... It's like that? No, we go. A more modern take on an all-around military transport concept. Con 39 Marshall is a robust and reliable utility vehicle designed in post-war Eastern Bloc, featuring good road clearance and extremely adaptable engine compartment that lets you field both old and modern engine setups. Marshall is well suited for the harshest of terrains. Yeah, let's drive that. Let's go explore Alaska. Well, I would like to customize it. Upgrades. Upgrade and customization. You can buy, sell, equip different vehicle parts, upgrades directly affecting your vehicle capability. Before try different combinations to achieve your desired result. Can I paint it? Yes. No. Yes. Oh yeah. Oh, make it blue, baby. This is the game I like to play. Oh, special colors. Oh, the 70s striping on it is sure is something. Oh, this is the wild card. Heck yeah. I don't know, is that just like clean, dirty, and none? I don't know. Anyway. Visuals. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, but I have to pay for these? 2 loops. All right, I won't worry about that. Oh, we got them Yars rims. All right, I won't worry about that yet. What's the other? Engine, gearbox, suspension is stock. And diff lock? No, we had all-wheel drive, freeway snow runner, diff lock, engageable, spare wheel. Right, you can do field repairs, frame add-ons, roof racks for taking some stuff. More spare wheels, more fuel tank, and more repair parts. Right. Oh, okay. When you get into the progress of this game is like completing contracts, so you can upgrade your trucks. Like there is like you do feel more powerful as the game goes on, as you make your trucks more functional, more reliable, more worthy is not the road worthy, more. I don't need a 10%, actually 10% would be huge. I don't need a 2% cooldown reduction on my ult. I need to hold an extra spare tire. I need to have my high power winch. That's what I need. I need my snorkel. Oh, we have a snorkel. I need my roof rack. That's what makes me feel powerful, is a roof rack. Okay. Welcome to Alaska. Now you know the basics of the game. It's up to you to scout, accept contracts, upgrade, or buy new vehicles, conquer the wilderness. Completing contracts in Alaska might be tougher because of the weather conditions. If you want to be more prepared, you are free to come back to Michigan and explore Alaska later. Don't forget to scout uncharted areas, discover watchtowers, and run contracts from the M-Map menu. Alright, I think we're saying that's it. Now it's on you to play the game. I'm okay with that. Service hub. What's the... right, I forgot. Oh, okay. Well, it looks like that's the watchtower. So let's give this one a go. Let's try out this car. What do we got here? We got a diff lock that's off. We have all-wheel drive that's on. Sorry, all-wheel drive is always on. Diff lock is only in low gear. All right. And we have a handbrake. Trailer storage. Again, going back to play this on my own, if I'm using a regular control, I could see playing this in bed. You know, it's not like there's been any real dialogue. Yeah, okay, all right. Oh yeah, so far this doesn't give a hoot about anything. Gas is that way. Gas is that way? Gas is that way, huh? So is a bunch of water. But so is... Alright, let's go that way. Right into the deep end, I guess. Here's the thing, you can kind of drive around the outside. Oh, it's going right through the snow. It don't give a hoot. It reads. It don't read. Was that not water? Is that all frozen? Ooh. And then big crunks, big crunks. Oh, if that's frozen, we can just... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Why didn't you say so, honey? I'm stuck. Backwards? Tiniest bit of run up. Come on, get over the rocks. Shush, 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 shush. I've been destroyed by a tiny rock. Because of the ice. Wait, oh, yeah. Oh, come on, please. Please. Got another notification. I can't believe I've instantly. Oh, come on, doesn't look like that's over it. Oh, wait, if we go into low gear, now I can diff lock. Yep. Come on, the only way out is through. Not true. Don't let anybody tell you that's true. I'm burning so much fuel and not going anywhere. Whoa! Okay. That's all. We can turn that on. Okay. Okay, just don't... I can't be that cavalier. Oh, the ice is fun. You just slide always. Yeah, you cut out sound. Oh, this thing doesn't care. Oh, I love this bad boy. Oh, I'm in love. Fell in love with the Jeep. I fell in love once and crammed it completely. Oh. It's kind of only sliding under power too, which is pretty manageable. Oh yeah, look at this nasty road. Oh, if I had had this earlier. Oh, we got. Oh, look at. Oh, it just goes. Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah, you don't care. You just go. You eat up these trails for breakfast. Oh yeah. I'm passing the watchtower. I'm passing the watchtower. Well, don't even need the trail. Yeah, I know, bud. I know. Nope. Yeah, no. Yeah. It's issues. We all got issues. I listen, bud. I got, wow, every sound except the terrible sound cut out. That's a good trick. All right. Oh, look at that. Small objectives. New paths. Ooh. Hey, tell me about a task, though. Oh, boy. Task giver. Containers in the river. Stuck in the mountains. Bags on ice. Tell me more about it? Or do I have to go to it to do this? No upgrades. Containers in the river. Stuck in the mountains. Bags on ice. Is bags on ice where we just came from? Ooh. Oh, no, wait. That's us? That's us. Okay. Bags on ice is not the way we just came through. Okay, but you're close, so... Oh, there's the way. Okay, hang on. So if we go... What? This way... go... This way, this way, this way, and then it's here. We'll go see what that's all about. Oh, dang, they got a log station out here? And fuel. Alright, fuel might be nice. Let's go see what bags on ice is all about. Alright, foot flat, let's go! Think I give a F about your snow? I don't! I'm ready to go! Beep beep, I'm a Jeep! I'm having too much fun with this game. Oh, okay. This janky, somewhat broken, ear-splitting mess. Oh, I'm having quite a bit of fun with it. Because, like, I've been playing a bunch of, like, Forza in my downtime. It's kind of my before-bed game right now. But, like, this could overtake it. It's something you just do. Like, you don't have to speed through this. That's the other nice part. It's completely self-paced. It's like, all right, if you need to just sort of stop and you know, assess the environment and, like, look at the pieces of the puzzle before trying to execute the solution, absolutely you can do that. Feel free. All right, what do we got here? Task zone. Show task. Today is not my day. First I got attacked by a bear while I was crossing a river. And then when I escape, I realize I've lost all my cargo. They must be in the river. Can you go get them for me? Sure, man. All I did was hit accept. Why did you make the noise? Oh my gosh. Start tracking. Oh, are they everywhere? Oh, they're everywhere. And they're bags of cement. Okay, well, go this way. And here is the first one. Then and kind of over here is the next one. And then something. Follow the, and then, yeah, back over here. Stop is that. And then we'll figure out if it's easier to continue here or go back. Oh my gosh. That's honestly the janky. I almost hate that more than the weird thing that the audio is doing, which is feels crazy to say, but that's where I'm at. Okay. Okay. Well, I'll be back with your bags, sir, ma'am. Yeah, okay. Sometimes the computer has to think about it. Whoa, okay. Oh, yeah, with these big fat tires. Oh, that's like the first thing that's even made me go, oh no, are we sinking? Are we in trouble? No, of course we're not, but huh. Oh, I let off. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, all right. Yeah, you're there. Oh no, you're there? Okay. Well, ow, I'm doing it wrong. But with a truck like this, you can just do it wrong and it's not a problem. Oh my god, that is so much. Okay, you actually need cargo capacity to pick these up. Alright, you didn't say that. So, when you were attacked by the bear, I thought you were on foot, but if you were carrying 5 pallets of concrete, cargo. I don't have any cargo. I don't have any cargo space. I'm going home. Oh, okay, that's fun. All right, I do think I'm gonna call it here. Also, because my back is kind of hurting from leaning over to use this while trying to stay on camera. If I was just back here kicking back, oh maybe. Also, my pedals are sliding way too much still. I got to do something about that. I got all little things I got to upgrade about the way I do all this. You know how it would be. That's gonna do it. Thank you very much, everybody, for hanging out. I've canned all the outro stuff, so that way, if you're on the archives, you don't have to worry about it. You're already done. So all I have to say is I had a good time. I hope you did too. Thank you for hanging out. Until next time I see you. Take care of one another. Have a good night, everybody.